You already may have done some video reports and you know how to handle a camera and you know how to create good sound. That's fantastic because then you can really start right away doing your own documentary. Here are 8 basics that help you get started with your first documentary. Of course, there are many more things to care about. You'll find a more detailed version in the text below this video. Feel free to add your thoughts, add your comments. And here are my 8 things I'll try to keep in mind when doing a documentary. A short report without a story may be just boring. A documentary without a story is a disaster. Don't start shooting tons of interviews and B-roll without knowing where you're heading for. So sit down and write a plan. Whose journey do we follow? Is it you as a reporter in front of the camera like Louis Theroux or Michael Moore, for example? Or is it a person who's deeply involved in the story? Ask yourself who has an interesting perspective on your topic, who is facing a special challenge. Are you going to film your documentary on your own? Or will you have a team, somebody who is operating the camera while you are in front of the camera, for example? The good news is you could actually do it with your smartphone, but you will recognize pretty soon that you need to record tons of material, a lot of interviews. You need a lot of space and you need a lot of battery power maybe. And maybe you are better off with a DSLR, but in terms of equipment, in terms of the camera, everything is possible nowadays. Another important thing you really should care about is good sound. You should definitely use external microphones. Good sound is basically one big secret of good video and good documentaries, of course. We don't just want to see talking heads in your documentary. We want to follow the action. We want to be a part of the action when something is happening, when your character, your protagonists are experiencing a certain situation or a challenge. Also think about extra material like animations or infographics. You will need a couple of external hard disks. Try to keep it organized. Name your folders with the dates you recorded the material, sorted with certain keywords. That's very important. Otherwise you lose total control of all the material you're collecting. Your story really is created during the editing process. You can't do this in a couple of days. It takes weeks until there is a good movie on your timeline. And the fine cut can take endless, but at some point you just have to say, okay, this is it. Really be sure that every number you tell us, that every information you provide, that it's really correct and that you have at least 2 sources to make it 100% sure to put it out there. There's no better way to do a good documentary than to watch tons of documentaries before. I created a short list of like 8 to 10 documentaries that I really like to give you a little bit of inspiration. My favorite one actually is Searching for Sugar Man. If you haven't seen that one, please go ahead, it's a great movie. And now good luck for your very first documentary. Let us know what you've done to get feedback and comment on your documentaries. We'll hope to see you soon. Take care and goodbye.